Hello, my name is Slimboc and welcome back to Long Live the Queen. Now, the dreams of becoming a magical girl didn't come true. So now I just gotta get my magic up and not die. So, let's see. What can we do? Yeah, we're gonna keep on pushing the magic card. Because we are now magical girl. Yeah! You learn to tell the difference between different kinds of magical signatures, so that you can tell roughly what a spell you would detect is meant to achieve. You expand your magical perceptions to give you some idea of where a detected spell was cast from, and how long ago. You learn to create tiny discs of solid light which can fly through the air and cut into targets. By concentrating, you can create a wave of discontent which panics or enrages animals in the area. Okay. There is a woman here to see you. She's a musician and wishes crown patronage. Which means money. There's that encountering skill coming into play. Your Royal Highness, if you accept me as a member of your court, I will immortalize you in word and song. I have dabbled in musical styles from many countries. It can entertain your guests and lighten your evenings. Ooh, failing. Musician sings a little ditty to demonstrate her skills with the lute. She's actually pretty good. Nope, we're rejecting. Thank you, but we are not interested. Maybe I'm a tight ass? Maybe I think she's gonna kill me. I mean, everything else in this game wants to kill me, it seems, so why not her? We still have money. We're gonna do resist and wield. Oh wow. You learn to consciously project a magical shield around your body, blocking intrusion, a powerful technique, but you can't keep it up for long. You gain increased resistance against heat and cold, becoming comfortable in different weather and environments, and able to sip hot soup without burning your tongue. Yeah, that's why I'm leveling this for the soup skills. You learn how to quickly flare magical shields around you to deflect an incoming attack. This uses much less energy than a consistent shield, but it requires a good timing to be effective. Oh, look at these bonuses. You learn to create a blade of solid light, which you can wield like a sword to slice through flesh and stone alike. You learn to direct a beam of searing light through the end of a staff, burning whatever you pointed at. By concentrating, you can create a wave of discontent which panics, confuses, or enrages other people around you. We've moved up from small animals. Isn't that like, a serial killer trait? You start with animals and you go to people. You receive a letter from young Lord Adir. So far, he's enjoying himself with your Uncle Aman in Mazboma. He says the trees look different and that there are a lot more frogs. I'm gonna say dogs too, because doggos are the best. He looks forward to visiting the lookout for it at Shepherd's Point. Am I completely willful? Yeah, I'm willful all the way. So, what do I want to start working on second? I'd like to do the military thing. So, I should get angry. And I can play sports to get angry. Yeah. Yeah, let's stick with resist and wield still. You learn how to maintain a low level of deflection field, so that magical attacks not directly targeted at you will slide harmlessly aside. This doesn't need much power, so you can keep it up for a long period of time. You learn how to directly counter offensive magic with your own power, so that you can burn out a spell that someone else has cast. This is very dangerous if the other spell is too powerful. You learn to shape light into images of things that are far away. Oh, I'm so close to being maxed out, or things that don't exist at all. You learn to create a powerful explosion of light, burning those that caught within and blinding others who look at it. Yay. Staring up into the sky out your window, you notice a strange flash of light. A falling star! How pretty! Oh boo. You are not the smartest. Okay, so it says I'm 100 there, but I know I'm not. We'll do a wield in a sense. If I waste one day, I waste one day. There we go, 100 there. You learn to detect latent powers that signify a lumen even when he or she is not actively working magic. You expand your senses, learning to detect spells and magical creatures at a greater distance. You learn to detect lingering traces of strong magic from the past events, even when a spell has long since been completed. Yeah, maxed. You learn how to make use of your images to wield your other powers at a great distance. Woo! Maxed. My lady, there is a letter for you. Who sent this? It isn't signed. It appears to be a poem describing you in a manner that is entirely inappropriate for a queen. What? With a squid? Hilarious. That's actually pretty funny. Just then, an incredible, unlucky breeze swirls between your windows off your tower bedroom, tugging the paper out of your hands and into the sky. You stick your head out the window to discover the poem caught and fluttering by the roof nearby. You can almost reach it. Ignore. What's the worst gonna happen? It blows off and someone reads it and laughs at you? That's better than breaking your neck. Besides, if you're lucky, it will rain and wash the words away. Yeah, we're not dying after we become a magical girl. We are the alpha predator. We're not gonna die because of a poem. So resist magic. And let's get started on military. You study the strengths and weaknesses of different weapons and battle formations. Next. Woo! I'm the best magical girl in this game. You increased skill and power gives you innate resistance to mind-affecting magic. Your understanding of the flow of power gives you increased resistance to damage caused by magic, even without a shield. You can still be hurt, but less than an ordinary human would be. We're next. Best magic girl. More letters. Another letter from Briony? Why does she keep writing me? We're never even friends. She says she's bored and lonely and— oh, this is where I died last time. Nope. Bored and lonely, and she's looking forward to seeing me at Gwinnell's birthday party. That's right. Gwinnell is about to turn 15. She'll be the Duchess of Sudbury for real now. This other letter must be my invitation to her birthday celebration next week. Gwinnell and I were friends at school, and this will be a big event, but it's also a long way to travel. A lot of things can happen on the road. Yeah, like you die. Send regrets. I better stay here. Yeah, you're staying here. You're not dying. You take to the court for a few games of tennis. Feel the thrill of competition. Oh, if we wore that when we were playing tennis, whoops. Okay, so military's still going up. Actually, let's work on boosting our priest abilities too. Because I still have a pretty good bonus there. It'd be fun to get one category completely maxed out. You stare into a polished crystal ball and relax, letting your mind wander. You study the interpretations of dreams, with warnings that dreams are easily forgotten, misremembered, or warped by thought and desires rather than your true vision. You study the stars and learn about the omens they hold, with warnings that the stars are seen by all, and their portents may not be meant for you. All my friends are at Gwinnell's party and I don't get to go. But you're not dead. Boo, you would have gotten shot by an arrow. I sent Gwinnell a letter saying that I couldn't come, but it seems her mother, the Countess, was the one who replied. I think she's insulted that I didn't consider the event important enough to attend. Once again, not dead. So let's max out divinations and then keep on meditating. You close your eyes and visualize the crystal ball floating in front of your eyes. You close your eyes and visualize the crystal ball floating through the air, moving past your eyes and into your mind, filling you with light. You learn to visualize the space around you so that you can see the whole room with your eyes closed. Maxed. Woo! You learn that priestesses have other ways of requesting omens from the gods, but that they won't share them with someone who is not initiated into the mysteries. I have the outfit, though. That's like being close. I'm part of their club. Matters have come to a crisis. Arisi, the Duchess of Leela, has declared civil war. I'm glad I didn't send my little cousin to her. What? Apparently she feels that you are a weaker leader, unfit to be queen, and has managed to sway several others to her banner. Who is against me? A number of minor earls and countesses, the Duchess of Mead and the Duke of Kigal. The Duchess of Sudbury is of Leela. But Gwenelle is my friend. Oh! Gwenelle invited me to the party and they were gonna kill me either way. Whoops, sorry to ruin your plans. Sudbury is completely surrounded by rebel duchies. She may not have a choice. The situation in Hillas and Murray is less clear. There are ways to increase the numbers of soldiers you have available here. You can offer to pardon various imprisoned criminals in exchange for military service. Pardon. Alright, let's do that. Criminals probably already know how to fight. Very well. Forces are in motion, but they will take time to reach their peak. So, I'm max angry and max willful. What else can I do? Lonely and cheerful? Yeah, that would work. Let's just do a walk in the garden. Okay, so military just became important. But I can see the signs. Which is kinda okay. Probably not all the way, but hey, whatever. She's not dead yet. You learn that the sea is not something you hold, it is something you travel across. Naval strategies ensure that you're free travel while denying it to your enemies. You learn about the types and amounts of food required for an army on the march, and how long they will remain edible. The negotiator for the rebels have arrived to speak with you. Surrender now and I will be lenient. We are not here for a surrender, we are here for yours. You have one chance to avoid needless bloodshed. Agree to marry one of the Duchess's Ares' sons. She will become your regent and guide the domain into stability. You will be allowed to maintain a figurehead title. Nope. I am the queen, and I will not give in to threats. Since we cannot come to an agreement, we will meet you on the battlefield. Fine. Magical girl's gonna kick your butt. And I want to get a new outfit. Because that's the whole point of this game. Dress pretty, be a magical girl. Okay, we've hit over 25 there. We're good. You study the effects of battle stress on troops, and how morale can turn the tide of combat. You study military recruitment and the importance of training and motivation in making soldiers who can trust and depend on each other. Like those convicts I just released? Yeah! You study the kinds of equipment that soldiers need available, such as bedding, weapons, armors, medicine, bandages, and the tools to repair anything damaged. You study different kinds of transport. Animals, wagons, sledge, ships, boats, and boots. War rages for control in Nova. As defending queen, you are required to take personal control of your forces. Your control of magic enhances your claim to divine right of rulership. Oh, I have all the magic. Your Illumin powers cause chaos among your enemies with explosive displays and waves of terror. You lack the strength to take on a whole army by yourself, of course, but they don't need to know that. Hey now, everything is maxed, I could do it. Battles are won and lost, fallen soldiers decorating the landscape. The final outcome is a victory for your side. Your forces sweep through the rebellious duchies and are met with cheers by local populations. Arisi, the ringleader, is executed, and the other rebels forced to pay tribute to keep their holdings. Of course, there is also a cost paid in lives. Oh, coming back from the past to be worth something. Your medical training helped you to preserve the lives of some of your wounded soldiers, and their captive foes as well. Total casualties were 3/4 of a battalion on your side and 2 3/4 battalions among the rebels. Of course, there are no more rebel soldiers now. They are once more your loyal subjects. I'm the best. Stopping wars with magic, wearing my pretty dress. But we're gonna keep on leveling up military now. I'm going to be a strong ruler. The best ruler. You learn about how units reinforce each other in the field, gaining strength through proximity and the covering of weaknesses. You study the effects of different kinds of battle terrain for both offense and defense. Ooh. Yeah, that's a fun weekend activity. Barracks touring? You study different kinds of ships, their names, designs, and their number of crew needed for each ship. You study different kinds of ships, their speed, maneuverability, and standard complement of weapons. New outfit! True purpose of this game is to dress pretty. Things have been so unsettled lately. Everyone's on edge. We need something cheerful. You could hold a tournament. What a good idea. Knights, jousting, musicians, all sorts of competitions. Everyone loves a contest. What will you offer as a prize to the winners? Gold! A purse of gold for the champions. Very well, I will draft the announcements. Yeah, because we have tons of gold left in the treasury. We're fine. As you move through the hall, your eyes fall upon a vase of flowers. Pretty, but apparently not getting enough water. The leaves on one of the blossoms has shriveled. Yeah, I passed it. A leaf killed by a secret weakness. A hidden threat. You continue up the stairs to your room where a maid is waiting for you. My lady, a gift has arrived from Kigal. From the Duke? No, my lady. A merchant house, I believe. It was sent with a shipment down the Cavallo River. I tear into the bright paper to find... chocolates! Oh, no, you're not eating them. Chocolates producers in Kigal usually ship goods down the Napo River through Ursel, not straight to the capital. This merchant house probably specializes in something else and only traded for the chocolates. There's a little card with the box, with our compliments, the House of Corral. Save it. I don't feel like candy right now. Maybe later. This maid is in on it. I do not trust her. I guess I can change willful. I don't need to have that anymore. So let's see what this is. You are impressed by the discipline of the Novan troops, but the responsibility for their lives weighs heavily on your shoulders. There are approximately 6 battalions, 3 companies, and 1 platoon under your direct command. New outfit! Military. Oh gosh, I am adorable. True purpose of this game, get cute. So let's do logistics and naval. You learn about the requirements for all civilized sailors to rescue the crew of a sinking ship, even an enemy one. You learn about the challenges to naval warfare posed by unprecedented weather, as well as the dangers of sailing too close to unknown coastlines. You learn about the use of ships in transporting ground soldiers between locations. God, I have a good bonus for that right now. You learn about support costs created by support. Okay, not the best sentence, but we'll go with it. The more equipment you have, the more people and animals are needed to move them. And then those people and animals also need to be fed and equipped. You learn about the difficulties of obtaining new supplies from the field. Enemy civilians may hide or destroy supplies rather than let them fall into your hands, and friendly civilians may not stay friendly if robbed. This is the week of the General Tournament. Nobles and commoners alike have turned out to compete against each other. The people will be pleased if you participate in their games. However, it would expose you to danger. What event do you wish to take part in? I am good at none of those, so nope. I guess I'll just watch from my tower. The tournament goes on without you. Not dead yet, though. Maybe soon. After the tournament, a minor tragedy is revealed. One of the stewards apparently had an incredible sweet tooth and dared to steal a piece of your recently received chocolates. He had a sweet tooth. The chocolates are poisoned. Thank you, vase with a dead flower on it. When you ask questions, it turns out the merchant house, which supposedly sent you this present, never existed. Someone has tried to kill you, but you don't know who. We're gonna get angry. Affected by loneliness. Oh, bother. You take to the court for a few games of tennis, feel the thrill of competition. How lonely am I? No moods. I'm not that lonely. You're just being a baby because everyone's dying. Boo. So, strategy and logistics. You study the power of ranged weapons, from arrows to thrown fire and sand, and how the threat of such attacks can shift an enemy's response. You study the use of cavalry in battle, as well as the costs and benefits of traveling with larger animals. Not all the way yet. I'll hit it next time, though. You study how to determine when to jettison or destroy excess goods for speed, and how to avoid overreaching. You learn about how to calculate enemy war preparations based on the movements of goods within their lands. Armies do not spring up fully formed overnight. You study the benefits of looting as a troop motivator versus the negative effects on a civilian population. My lady, your father wishes to speak with you. He says it's urgent. Fine, I'm coming. You find your father standing over a map of the coastline, his face grave. Ships have been sighted on approach from Shanghai. Not trade ships. This is a war fleet. I am ready for this. What? Within a week, they will be in Novan waters. Within 2, they could reach the capital. Dude, we're set. Then we will fight to defend ourselves. You can try to use the treasury funds to hire additional soldiers, but it may be difficult on short notice. Recruit. Fine, we'll do that. You'll need to draw up a naval strategy for our ships to carry out. You could choose to act as admiral and leave the fleet in person, but the danger to you would be very great. Unless you think your personal skills will make the difference, I would strongly advise against it. We're gonna direct. The risk is mine to take. You have your mother's heart. There's one more thing I hesitate to ask, but... an invasion? This is the sort of disaster for which a lumen's power may be worth the cost. Hey Dad. By the way, I'm like the super top lumen in the game. Woo! If the fleet could be destroyed before they reached our waters, many lives would be saved. I don't know any magic that can sink a whole fleet. I'll have to talk to my mentor. I find the Duchess of Ursel in her guest quarters. A fleet from Shanghai is attacking us. Is it possible to sink them all with magic? It is easy enough to attack one soldier, one ship, as a demonstration, but to obliterate an entire fleet... Oh, lady, I got all the power. I can't power up anymore, even if I put my dress on. You would need an immense amount of power spread over a large area, more than any one lumen could control. If you tried to raise that much power yourself, you would die. Not could, would. So it's hopeless. We'll just have to rely on our soldiers. Oh. Take the court, I'm lonely, blah 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 blah. Well, I'm gonna call it here. It looks like things are gonna get interesting and hopefully I don't die. Or maybe I'll just kill myself trying to kill the fleet. Who knows? Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.